Hello, welcome to another episode of Couch Potatoes. You're hanging out with Sara and Jess. How's it going, Jess?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm good. Watch anything good lately?
Am I watching anything good?
Yeah, watch anything good?
Yes. I have been watching America's Sweethearts Season 3 on Netflix.
Oh, wow, that's crazy because I also watched the first 2 episodes of that for the purposes of the show.
This isn't a show you would have picked if you were, like, bored sitting at home.
No.
Yeah, I could tell.
What is that supposed to mean? No.
I just know you.
Yeah.
This isn't a show I don't think you would just put on just to learn about it.
Yeah, no. I don't have anything against cheerleaders.
Right.
But it's just not, I'm not big into reality type shows, I guess. I guess it depends.
Yeah.
But this reminded me because, like, this show is actually, like, America's Sweethearts is actually, like, not a spinoff, but, like, a continuation. Because, like, didn't the Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders have a show on, like, CMT
It was
for, like, a while?
Making the Team.
Yeah.
It was basically the same show that's on Netflix right now, but over on CMT. It ran for 16 seasons.
Wow.
Started in 2006 with the same people, Kelly and Judy. And it was basically the same concept that we watch on Netflix. I think maybe a little toned down on CMT. I can't really remember. I remember watching some of it. But with Netflix version, you get, I feel like, a more eye-opening look as to what goes into becoming a DCC.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that, like, vague memory. I was like, I've seen something like this before, but this has only been on Netflix for three seasons.
3 seasons, yep.
So we watched the first 2 episodes. I know you've watched more.
Yeah, I watched season 1, season 2, and I'm currently going through, I watched, obviously, the first 2. I think I'm on episode 4 right now, and I'm going to be antisocial this weekend and watch the entire thing, because I need to know. Yeah. I just want to see everything that happens.
Yeah. When did the season 3 come out? Like, it was
a few weeks
recent?
ago, honestly. I think it was, what month are we in? July? So June it came out, in June.
Okay, gotcha.
And it's in the top 10 on Netflix, I think. Yeah.
And you know, again, first 2 episodes of season 3. I have not seen the other 2 seasons, but you said you don't need to watch the other seasons.
You really don't. I mean, you really don't. And when they first open up episode 1, you see a girl dancing, and that's Reese.
Yeah.
She's the first one that they really focus on in episode 1. Yeah. She's like the very sweet, talks kind of quiet girl. Mm-hmm. But if you watch season 1 of Netflix's America's Sweethearts, they open up with her, and she's a rookie at that point.
Oh, wow.
So at this point, trying out, this is her 3rd year.
Okay.
And she continues. She obviously makes the team, and then it was just announced a few weeks ago that she is not coming back for a 4th year.
Oh, she's not?
No. Because at the end of this season, they turn in their uniforms. And, like, everybody has to turn in their uniform.
Yeah, that was something I was surprised about. So again, the whole premise of the show is kind of like them trying out
36 spots,
trying out to make the team. Is that the entire show? They go through training camp and stuff? And
so they do well, this season was different because the first 2 seasons, they did the auditions kind of like all over the place, but it wasn't a live audition like they do in this one, where they're on tour with the current DCC, and then there's ladies coming on to audition, which has to be nerve-wracking because you're in the middle of a performance by these professionals, and then all of a sudden you're thrown up there to audition to get a spot.
Yeah.
So that was the first time they've done that. I did not see that in the first 2 seasons.
Yeah, and then it looked like the audience kind of like chose their favorite, and they were like, and we agree, like the Kelly. So Kelly and Judy are like
they are
choreographer, coaches.
So Kelly is more in charge.
Okay,
she's like senior of the whole thing.
Yeah,
and then Judy is head choreographer, and both of them and all of the women that work around DCC have all been a team member. They've all been cheerleaders at some point, except for Charlotte Jones. She is not. She's never been. She's just part owner. Yeah, that's it. She's not. She was never a cheerleader because her father owns the Cowboys.
Yeah.
So they go through the entire audition process. Like I said, in front of all these people, and then they move it into those. They narrow it down to, I think it was like 81 ladies.
Yeah, it was 81. Yeah.
At the second audition, where it's even the veterans have to continue to fight for their spot.
Yeah, and I kind of like that. So
you do?
Yeah, well, I like that, you have to re-audition every year, but it also, if you don't make it, it's probably kind of embarrassing, right?
And it's funny you say that because, in current time right now, they're in training camp and they're filming season 4. So while you watch this season, the girls talk about how crazy people are on social media. Somehow people know what's happening in training camp. They know like what rookies are there, what they're doing with their hair. There's a whole episode where the girls get a makeover. I just watched an episode last night where they change like their hair color, they put extensions in or cut it or do something.
Yeah.
And one of the veterans in current time has not been asked to come back for training camp. She got cut. This was going to be her 5th year.
Oh, wow.
That's so unheard of. Like, that does not happen.
Yeah, and I know Kelly or Judy, I'm not sure which one, they literally said, like, it's so, they have to re-audition so they don't just kind of, like, not put in the effort or just kind of, like, go along,
Sounds like something Kelly would say.
Yeah, probably. So, like, to make sure that they're still, the best, basically.
Yep.
So, yeah, that was just very interesting to me.
I feel like they shouldn't have to audition every year.
Interesting.
I feel like they got through the process once. They should be able to just keep their spot.
Yeah,
and then, but again, like, the girls get to decide when they want to retire. So, like, Reese, who in current time, just, like, I think it was either last week or even, I don't even remember when, but she had mentioned she's not coming back for her 4th year. And her husband moved out of Texas completely, moved back to Alabama.
Oh, wow.
Wants nothing to do with it anymore.
Interesting.
I think because, and I'm going to put money on it, Reese is going to be on Dancing with the Stars.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I have a theory.
And that makes sense,
Yeah.
I think, because also something that surprised me, especially, the first episode and in them auditioning and stuff is like, they're not just cheerleaders.
No.
They're actual dancers.
They're a lot of them are professionally trained dancers.
Yeah.
A lot of them come from college schools where, like, if you ever turned on Saturdays on ABC or Fox and saw the college football games, the women dance teams, those are the ones that are, like, really getting the crowd hyped up.
Yeah.
And that just to make it onto a college dance team is hard enough. And I think from that, a lot of those young women think, okay, Dallas Cowboy Cheerleaders is the next step for me in my dancing career.
Yeah. It's also crazy to me, like, I don't think any other NFL team has this much of a following for their cheerleading team. Am I wrong? Or
No, you're not wrong.
Okay.
And the thing about the cheerleaders I always felt so sad about was that their pay is dirt.
I heard.
So, like, okay, let's think about it for a second. So if you're a cheerleader, it doesn't matter if you're cheering for Dallas or if you're cheering for the Jets, you only get to cheer. So there's 18 weeks of football season. You only get to cheer for when they're home. So that's now cut into half.
They don't even go to away game. I didn't know that.
No, it's because it would be the other team's cheerleaders that get to cheer.
They can't do both.
No. Unless it was Super Bowl.
Oh, okay, true.
They could do it there.
Yes, yep.
But Dallas has not made the Super Bowl in years.
And you know what? That's fine.
So they only get that portion.
Okay.
So they only get like 9 weeks, really, of cheering. But what's different from Dallas to everybody else is that because the Cowboys are dubbed as America's team, that's just what the title has always been.
Interesting.
For the Dallas Cowboys. They're given different opportunities. So, for instance, like the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, they'll go on tour, but their tour really is just the state of Texas. I don't think they really go outside of Texas. They'll go to concerts. I know Casey Musgraves, who does show up as a celebrity judge. They've danced at her shows. And the other thing that's really, that's good for them is that the Cowboys always seem to get the, most sought-out game day. So they're always on Christmas. They're always on Thanksgiving. They're always either in an 8 o'clock time slot that's on a Sunday or an 8 o'clock Monday time slot where they're that's the only game for that week. So they get different opportunities in terms of who they get to perform with. So I know I think it was Christmas, they got to perform with Dolly Parton. So she did the halftime show for the Dallas game, and then the cheerleaders got to come out and dance with her. So they get a lot of different more opportunities than some of these other girls on different teams.
Yeah. Very, very interesting.
Yeah.
That Cowboys is America's team.
You didn't know that?
No. Anyway.
Yeah, they are.
Okay. All right. But something else I was saying is this show is not about football.
No.
It's about the cheerleaders.
Thank goodness.
And they keep it that way.
Yeah.
So. All right. We're going to head into our first break and come back. We're going to talk about the show a little bit more, kind of what happens, stuff like that.
Yep.
So you're watching Couch Potatoes. Hello, welcome back to Couch Potatoes. You're hanging out with Sara and Jess. We're talking about America's Sweethearts, Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders on Netflix.
Season 3.
Season 3. We watched first 2 episodes. So, first episode kind of starts with what you had mentioned about the stage show.
Yes.
And the live auditions they had in front of the audience. And then after that, it kind of gets to like the second stage of auditions where there's 36 spots. Mm-hmm. There's 81 candidates.
Yep.
There's 30
veterans returning.
So they have 6 open spots.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah.
To make that cut.
I can't even imagine the stress having to dance in front of Kelly and Judy, all those celebrity judges, the Charlotte Jones on top of it.
Casey Musgraves is there.
Yep.
And
she was there last year, too.
Oh, really?
Season 2, she shows up as another celebrity.
Cool.
Yeah, her and Kelly, I think, are like BFF.
Yeah, which is interesting.
Yeah.
And then also all the other cheerleaders trying out.
Basically.
All the competitors.
Yeah.
It was really weird to me. I'm like, oh my gosh, everyone is there.
Right.
Very supportive, though. They all cheer each other on and stuff.
Do.
But yeah, so they kind of perform a solo dance, basically.
Freestyle, I think, like something that they create.
They get to choose.
Nothing that they can copy or try to perform a routine that the DCC do already.
Yeah. So they show like some of the veterans and they have amazing performances. And then they get into some of the rookies who, it focuses on some of the rookies they're kind of hopeful about.
Yeah.
Faith.
She's the Australian girl.
She's the Australian girl.
Yes.
Who has, what's up with her hips?
She's double jointed.
So she can they show some videos, she can her legs just come all the way back.
I know.
I was like, oh.
That does not seem.
That doesn't seem good.
Right. But yeah, she could do that.
And then there's, who's the other girl?
Oh, they called her Flexi Faith.
Yes, that's what she's known as on Instagram.
That's
she's
what it was,
she has a following, so people know her.
Yep.
What's the other girl with the dark hair? Emily.
Yeah.
So Emily's another rookie that they, not rookie, but tries out for the team.
Right.
And her and Faith actually know each other because they were both cruise line dancers.
Never been on a cruise.
I haven't either.
So I was like, but then I was like, oh yeah, there's probably like a show, that you could watch. And then the dancers are there. Yeah. But that's where they know which is crazy. That's such a small world to come from.
Basically, Emily took over for Faith, basically. So they kind of knew each other with that transition.
Faith was leaving the cruise line.
So Faith was training her kind of. Yeah. And that's so they knew each other.
And spoiler alert, because this is not a spoiler, because this is for last football season. So Faith made the team. Emily does not.
I spoiled that for myself when I grabbed photos for this. I spoiled that for myself.
And the thing, too, it's like if you were to watch a Dallas game on TV, you never see the girls. You never get to watch their whole performances. No. It's only, I think, if you were there, you would get to see the whole performance, obviously. I think they obviously would show their performance for the Christmas halftime show or the Thanksgiving halftime show. But for a normal Sunday game, Monday game, whatever it is, you don't get to see them unless it's just like a random shot of coming out of, content going into a break.
Yeah.
They'll show them, but you don't really get to see them.
Yeah, even during halftime of regular games, they don't show them.
Nope.
No, only
No, because we got a cut-in we got to do.
Jess is I got to program stuff there. But you did have me, before we filmed this today, watch the Thunderstruck performance that they're known for?
Yes.
What was that just during a halftime game?
So they performed that 4-minute choreography dance to Thunderstruck by AC/DC before every single game starts. So that's their pregame.
Oh, they do. Oh, I didn't. They do that I didn't know that.
Every single game.
Oh,
yeah. And if you watch more of the season, because to learn that dance, I think is the most highest privilege that they want to let people in on their secret, or just be this is for them, this is the granddaddy of learning someone's performance, because this has been passed down from decade to decade to decade of women learning this dance. Because when you look at it, 4 minutes doesn't seem a lot, but when you're running around on a 100-yard line and you have to be in sync with everyone that's in your line, it will take a lot out on you.
Yeah.
So they do that before every single game, and if you watched it, they will jump up in the air and fall down into a split.
That's crazy.
And if you watch season 1 and 2, you know that a lot of these girls who are very young, they retire by the time they're 25, 26.
Yeah.
They have multiple hip surgeries because you can land a certain way and just break something, or just years and years of training it just takes a toll on your body. And you just feel like, I just feel so bad for some of these women who are just so young and have to go through hip surgery already.
Yeah, but it's also just crazy to me because, like you said, they don't get paid a lot. They have actual jobs still, right?
So majority of them would work like 8 to 4, 9 to 5. They only train between 5 and 9 every single day.
Wow.
And they don't get paid for training. They only get paid when they're on the field.
Wow.
So backstory, fun story. So I had a friend in high school. Her sister tried out to be a Jet cheerleader. She made the team. And I was like, oh my God, that's so amazing. Like, you're going to go to Jet games all the time. She goes, no, my sister turned it down. I said, why? And she goes, because she's getting paid $400 a game. And like where we lived, it was about an hour and a half to the stadium. And it was just not worth it. The Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders, again, they were in the same bucket of not getting paid as much. But at the end of last season, they talk about how they got I think it's like 800% raise or something like that. I'm not sure what it was, but the veterans that were retiring that year really fought to get more money, but it wasn't taking effect till 2025 season.
Gotcha.
So the women who make the team for the season that we're watching, they're getting the pay increase. All 36 of them will get it.
Good for them.
I know. Like, thank God for those women that did it, because you give your life to this.
Yeah.
And especially for Dallas cheerleaders, because, like I said, not only are they just cheering for the games, but they're going on tour. They have to do special events. They'll be all over the place. I think they also do, like, what are those tours called when they go to, like, the troops, like USO tours or something? Oh, yeah,
something like that.
They'll do that.
Wow.
They're working constantly all year.
Wow.
But they'll only get paid for that short little time that they're performing.
Really?
But they have to do hair, and they have to do hair and makeup for practice.
Wow.
For practice.
Yeah.
You're sweating, and you still need to put on your... Come on, girl.
Yeah. Now, that's so crazy to me. It's just because, it's for, I don't know, fame, or just for, like, it's like an honor to be on the team, right?
I think for a lot of these girls who try out, okay, so a majority of them I say their mothers were on the team at one point.
Yes.
So that brings me to Dayton. So Dayton is a girl that was in season 2. Her mother she was on the team at one point. I don't know what her years were.
Her name is Shelly, I think.
Yes.
I wrote down. And she currently is like, she works with Kelly and Judy.
Yeah, she's a choreographer.
Yeah.
So season 2, you watch Dayton go from trying out, making it through all the auditions. She made it basically through training camp. She was the last one to get cut for season 2. And it was so heartbreaking because she made it all this way. Her mother is there helping her. And then we get to season 3, and Dayton gets not even asked to go to training camp.
Well, yeah. It is heartbreaking. Like, but she wasn't good.
She was not good.
She was not good.
And she said that she trained all year. She took, I guess they have prep classes that you can go to, which, like, I think we should sign up for for the fun of it.
I'm not going to Texas.
Well, if they were anything local, I'm like, Sarah, we're going to this just to try it out.
Okay, sure. But yeah, she had like it was like a slow song.
Yeah.
Like, it was just, I immediately, once the songs were played, I'm like, I don't know about this.
I know.
So.
It wasn't, I really liked Klein's dance audition.
Yes.
Because she had like a phone call or something that she was like talking to her mother almost through her dance.
Yes.
I thought that was so
It was
good.
really funny. Klein's also, she like speaks her mind.
She don't care.
She doesn't care. She's like, she had a line that I forgot what it was. I think I wrote it down, but she's like, you got to have fun. Yeah. She's like, yeah, this is serious, but you have to have fun with it.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's a great, like,
mindset.
Way of thinking. Exactly.
Yeah. Because Kelly and Judy are just very much business.
Yeah.
And I really think that comes from the top down. I think that is purely from Charlotte. I think that she is the one that has set this precedent on how these women need to be.
Yeah.
And then Kelly and Judy execute it. I think they think the same thing, too, because they were on the team at one point. They've brought the DCC to everyone's forefront. I mean, whoever would think about them 3 years ago, honestly.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Klein, I really like her. Dayton, I could not get over that she had gotten eliminated. She didn't even make it a training camp this time. And they basically tell her nicely, do not come back. Did you catch that?
Well, kind of. But she also, to herself, was like, I'm going to do something else. Like, she's crying, and she's like, I'm going to do something else. Because was this her third time trying out?
second time I think I've seen on Netflix. I can't remember if she was
No,
in
I think
season
she
one.
made it to training camp twice, I think they said. It got cut both times.
And her mom works there. So imagine being that mom
Yeah.
that's now, like, has to continue to work.
Yeah.
And your daughter doesn't get to go.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of girls who have made the team whose mothers still work there. There's a really good, in season 1, you follow this girl, Victoria, and her mom didn't work for DCC, but her mom was a cheerleader at one point for DCC. And she also got very fed up with Kelly and Judy and just everything. When you make the team, they also do group leaders. And if you're a 4th or 5th year, the next thing you want is to be a group leader.
Yeah.
And they would not give it to Victoria. They just would not give it to her.
Okay.
So she said, all right, I'm done with this, and up and left and moved to New York. Yeah, she's trying to be a Rockette now, I believe. I think that's maybe like the next step after DCC, that women are like, okay, now I'm going to go be a Rockette.
Yeah. Because it's very Rockette-like when they do the kick line. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that'll bring us to our last break here in Couch Potatoes. Talk more about the show when we come back. Hello, welcome back to Couch Potatoes. We're talking about America's Sweethearts, Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders on Netflix today. Just to finish up our conversation on Dayton. So we were talking about her mom. She works for DCC.
Yes.
So they get them all, like, they're in the stadium, right? And that's when they're kind of like, out of the 81 girls, they're announcing kind of who made training camp.
Yeah, I think
Which is different than actually making the team.
It's almost like you've made the team because they give you all that stuff you have to wear.
Yeah.
They're cute outfits.
Yeah.
They also will go through uniform fitting, even if they'll get everything basically ready, and it's basically until the day before the team announces that they'll decide who they're cutting.
Yeah.
Even though these women have gone through hours of training, the makeover, the fittings, then they might get cut at the 12th hour.
Because the 30 vets all made it.
Yes.
And then they had 14 training camp candidates.
Yeah.
But only 6 open spots.
Yes.
Which means 8 people have to get cut?
Yeah.
Did I do the math right?
I don't know. I failed math.
6 plus 8 is 14.
There you go.
8 people have to get cut.
So less than half. Or more than half has to go.
Exactly.
See?
Yeah. So they kind of put them all in the stands. They're announcing all of them. They announce the last person, which I think is Faith, by the way.
Yes.
I think Faith's the last person they announce as to making it to training camp. And Dayton doesn't make it, like we said.
Yeah.
And they just go over to, because her mom is there, sitting at and she is bawling.
Yeah.
She is so upset. Like, at that moment, looks more upset than her daughter.
Yeah.
Like, she's so upset. And then it kind of follows her.
Because you probably watched her. Yeah. They were saying that she trained and went to the prep classes, did everything to get ready. She just didn't have it.
Yeah. And then they also were saying they didn't want to cut her from training camp again. So might as well not. If she's not going to make it, she's not going to make it. Because again, with the panel of judges, how many judges are there? Like 20?
There was a lot.
There's a lot. There's at least 20.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
And what's hard for Kelly, especially for Kelly and Judy, so like I said, a lot of these women, their moms were on the team. They're now working for DCC.
Yeah.
So if you think about it, Kelly and Judy has seen these girls been born, have seen them been raised, have seen them live their lives, and now they're coming to do this. So it's got to be so hard for them to cut them. But Kelly and Judy are they're really just straight to business. Like, they do have a soft spot. I know when we talked about it briefly the other day, you were like, I have some thoughts about Kelly and Judy. But it's so hard. I just feel like they need to uphold a certain look for DCC and what they expect.
Yeah.
And they got to be brutal sometimes. And Dayton just
didn't have it.
Didn't have it.
So, yeah, and it kind of follows her, and then you see she gets upset, of course, with her mom, and her dad's there, and that's when she's like, yeah, I'm going to do something. She's like, I'm going to figure out something else to do.
And I'm sure she probably, I haven't looked her up on Instagram, but I'm sure she probably grew her following, because a lot of the girls that are obviously on this show and make the team, like, their social media accounts completely blow up.
Exactly, yeah.
So right now where I'm at in this season is that they're trying to figure out what girls are actually here to be on the team or who wants to be a influencer.
Influencer, yeah. yeah, so they get into training camp and they're just like in like the dance studio doing some of the moves. Also, another thing is the style of dance they do. It's called power palm.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
I should have brought in palms for this recording.
Yeah, power palm. I was never a cheerleader. I
mean, low-key, I wish I was, but I am not a cheerleader at all. I played softball for so long.
Yeah.
I'm a softball girly.
I did soccer and track.
Oh, are you enjoying FIFA, Sarah?
No. I don't like watching soccer. I'm sorry. But anyway, so now they're running through some of the routines, and we're following some of like the newbies.
Yes.
Emily and Faith, namely, I would say, and
then that other girl with short blonde hair. I forgot her name.
Oh, like Savannah.
Savannah.
I love her, and they love her. Judy and Kelly love her.
Yeah, but she does not.
She doesn't make it.
No. Yeah, she's
so
too
good.
short.
That's why she doesn't make it.
Because
those are my thoughts.
The last this was, I think, maybe in episode 3, but they start to give the girls a little bit of what Thunderstruck's
and
choreography
she's too
is.
short to do it.
So when they put them all up, like, I mean, and if you look at it, you're like, wow, she is really short.
Yeah.
Because they say, like, you need to look like one person.
Yeah.
You need to look like you're in sync. And it's so obvious. It's like all of the girls and then,
It just, she's so good.
I know.
And they said it, but she's too short.
Yeah. But I did see another theory online. And again, when you watch the show, they're all like just wondering how Reddit knows so much about training camp. And I went down that rabbit hole. And ever since they said Reese is not coming back for this current season, they're thinking that Savannah might get brought back in to fill her spot. Yeah. I think having one short girl is fine. I don't think having multiple short girls.
Okay.
And they're not really like, I've never seen them like throw a girl up in the air. That's not their style of cheerleading.
No, well, usually, no.
But like,
you'd have like male cheerleaders for that.
Not all the time.
Not all the time. I don't know. I don't watch cheerleading.
You didn't watch Bring It On when you were a kid?
Nope.
That's such a good movie. Kristen Dunst. Really?
No.
Wow.
I know. So I'm upset now about Savannah. I'm going to have to finish watching this, honestly.
Just be antisocial this weekend with me and just watch it.
Just watch it,
It's so good.
Yeah. But yeah, so they're in training camp and we're following, and Emily is struggling.
Yeah.
She is struggling to keep up.
Yep.
And that's kind of where I stopped watching.
So she eventually does get cut.
Yeah, which I kind of had a feeling, and then I was looking at his photos, I saw Faith in there, and I did not see Emily.
But on the bright side, like I said, training camp is happening right now, and she made it into training camp again.
Again?
Yeah.
Aww.
So her and Faith are like, they just posted it this morning, actually. I was looking, it came up in my For You, which I'm like, this is crazy. I don't look up anything. It's probably listening because we've been talking about this.
Yeah.
She made it into, because it said, we're back together. And I was like,
Aww. Okay, now I got to finish watching this season and the next. I should watch the first 2, honestly, too.
Yeah, I know, like you said, like it wasn't your cup of tea.
Let me tell you, I didn't like it at first, but then when I got into audition stuff and I saw them actually dancing, I was like, yes.
Yeah. It's just so impressive.
Yeah.
Like some of these women have dedicated their entire lives. Yeah. And then especially, I feel like if you're born and bred from Texas, this is just on a different level for them. It's like, we have to do this.
Like they dream of this.
Yeah. Like it's
crazy.
just in their blood. And especially if you have a mother that did it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So we have to wrap up the show now, but I know.
I could go on for another hour.
Yeah, it just flies by. But again, America's Sweethearts, Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders on Netflix. Watch it or don't, up to you. This has been Couch Potatoes for today. Thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.